So we can't get that. They're not reachable. Any other last thoughts before we? I
think it's actually. I mean, I like you. You know, you kind of wanted to see something really outrageously, something new and big. But I do have to say that these are very, very solid. I think 326 DPI or PPI, whatever you want to call it, is
pixels per inch.
That is. I mean, it really is tighter than an art magazine. So I think that we're going to notice that. I think it's going to be much more responsive. I think the video is exciting. I don't really care about the 720p because I don't think the lens and I don't think the sensor can resolve to 720p. And we'll throw it up in front of a professional chart when we get it and we'll test it. But I just don't think it's going to. I think it's fine that they did it. Yeah. I think they had to from a marketing perspective. But it's the same thing as a flip. I mean, when you take a flip and you throw it in front of a chart, you realize that it's not really resolving past standard def anyway.
Do you think we'll see some accessories that allow HDMI out?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wish.
Yeah.
Bigger battery, plus the A4 processor means they're talking 7 hours of talk time, 6 hours of 3G browsing, 10 hours of Wi-Fi browsing, 10 hours of video, 40 hours of music, 300 hours standby. It's a 5-megapixel camera with
which is nice.
LED flash, and it's a real 5 megapixels. They just didn't squeeze a bunch of sensors in.
Right. They made the sensor bigger.
Yeah. So that makes for a much better picture.
I really like the continuous LED light for when you're shooting video.
Right.
That's going to be cool.
iMovie for iPhone allows you to edit right there on the iPhone. It's an extra $4.99 though. You got to pay for it.
$4.99
for a pretty robust, it looked like, editing program.
It looked like one of the best editing programs I've seen on a mobile phone.
I just don't know if I'm going to want to edit on that small.
I just think on the road, there's been a lot of times that I'm finding when I'm traveling that I would love to cut some stuff down, like just shoot a couple things, edit it down, put it up.
More than just trim, you're saying, like actually.
Yeah, be able. The way I take notes when I'm at NAB or I was just at Cinegear is I take little videos that before we take the camera crew in, and it would be great if I can do this. I'm probably going to be editing them and throwing them up as like the raw versions before we actually do the more refined ones.
You're right; it could immeasurably improve blog video.
Yeah,
because instead of being stuck like this is what I recorded and I'm posting it right now, you actually could post it good. What's that? Okay. Thanks, Sarah. Apparently my phone was ringing and annoying everyone upstairs.
Ape crap. According to Sarah.
You know what I think? 314 area code. Where is that? That's in St. Louis. Why would someone from St. Louis call me? iBook for the iPhone. Bing coming to the iPhone. Not replacing Google. Google's still the default, but you can change it to Bing if you want. The video chat was the one more thing. FaceTime, they call it. So that you can actually use a phone number. You call somebody, but
and they're saying that this is going to be a standard that they're going to let other people access. Standard. So you're going to be able to, it's very interesting for Apple, not normal.
And here are the details that are probably most important to you. Pre-order begins June 15th. You can pick it up June 24th. That's when it delivers. iOS 4 available for download on your 3GS and your 3G June 21st. Although not all features will be enabled on those platforms. So you can download it on June 21st and then trade it in on June 24th. $199 subsidized for the 16 gig and $299 for the 32 gig.
Right.
So there you go.
It's, are you going to get one?
I don't know right this second because I've really been thinking about getting an Evo, and I might still.
Right.
And just get an Evo and upgrade the iPhone. We'll see. But the gyroscope is the thing that's got me the most fascinated, actually.
The video, I think, for me, being able to edit the video, I think the front-facing camera, I'm very excited about. I mean, I definitely have found that that's something that we do a lot of meetings online, and I think it'll be interesting if we can figure out a way that it's going to integrate with this stuff. Being able to use that for a TWIT or a Mac Break weekly or whatever, I think would be very interesting too.
If you go to apple.com/iPhone/design, you can see the video that they were playing. Why don't we take a look at that real quick before we wrap up, and then we'll be done. And okay, we're going to try Clayton again. We'll see if we can get Clayton Morris from Fox Friends on the line. While we look at this video. Apple.com/iPhone. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and This is the new video from what they showed off in the keynote.
iPhone 4 is so much more than just another new product.
It's brilliant.
I mean, this will have a lasting impact on the way that we actually connect with each other.
In 2007, the iPhone reinvented the phone. In 2008, the iPhone 3G brought faster 3G networking and the revolutionary App Store. In 2009, the iPhone 3GS was twice as fast and brought out new features like video recording. For 2010, the iPhone 4 is the biggest leap forward since the original iPhone. We're introducing the amazing Retina display, and we're bringing video calling to the world. And we call it FaceTime. It's going to change the way we communicate forever. The very first time I had a FaceTime call, I was blown away. Because it is amazing,
to one of our developers in a bar.
Personal. It's all about connecting people. I think of my own children, like 7, 8 years, they'll be off at college. And I can imagine being able to call them and see them, but also look into their eyes.
You there,
see
Clayton?
how are they really doing. What makes it even better is that it switches from the front camera to the back camera.
Hello?
So you can show someone what you're seeing. And because it's so mobile as your phone, you'll be able to chat anywhere there's Wi-Fi. But what's amazing is every time I've been using it, you can't help but smile and go, I can't believe this is real. This is actually happening.
Another thing we're really excited about on the new iPhone 4 is the Retina display. It's the highest resolution display ever built into a phone.
All right, so you can watch the rest of that yourself if you want, but that gives you an idea of what they were showing in the hall there at Moscone Center. We will continue to cover the iPhone, as you can imagine, in all different kinds of ways. Don't forget Tech News Today, 5:30 p.m. Eastern every day, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Alex, Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us today. This was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good time. And don't forget all of the Pixel Core stuff that Alex does on the network. Tell a little bit about that.
We have This Week in Photography and This Week in Media that we do every week, as well as we're about to launch a bunch of new shows. And by the way, if people want to see video gear, they should go to Gear Media Tech. You can just go up to pixelcore.tv or you can go to iTunes. But we did a bunch of stuff coverage for NAB, and we just did a whole bunch of shooting at Cinegear last weekend, which is kind of like NAB, just pure geek gear for cameras. And so that's all be coming out over the next 2 weeks.
Excellent. TWIT.tv is where you can find more stuff like this. And thanks for watching, everybody. We are going to thank our sponsor, Slingbox, as well, for helping us to bring this breaking news to you every day. Leo Laporte, if you wondered, was off today. He's got Monday off, but he'll be back tomorrow. And he'll be talking about this stuff on This Week in Tech this Sunday. We'll see you next time. All right, so we're going to try to get some more people on the phone now.
Trying Becky again.
Okay, let's try see if she's come out of the magic room.
The magic room. Of course, you have to let the distortion field wear off a little bit.
That's right.
When you come out of the magic room, it's just like it's.
I love it. I love the phone. I want to marry it.
You know, I didn't think it was going to be great, and then I walked into the room, and as soon as I walked in, I had a glowing feeling, and I